The Hellriegal Defensive 1915 is an amazing submachine gun for the assault class in Battlefield 1. This gun has higher recoil than its vanilla cousin, but more than makes up for that shortcoming if you're willing to go prone when taking on medium to long range targets. It adds a bipod for stability, an optical scope for accuracy, and a huge 120 round magazine. The Hellriegal Defensive can be thought of as a mini light machine gun, a smaller version of the MG15 or Lewis Suppressive Support Class LMGs. It's ideally suited for laying down fire while you're attacking an objective, defending or locking down that objective once you've captured it. Now I've whet your appetite for this very capable weapon, you need to know the catch. To unlock the Hellriegal Defensive, you need to get 300 kills with the standard Hellriegal, which I know you're saying, well, that's easy enough, I'll just use the Hellriegal anyway. But then you also need to get 25 landmine kills, which can be very difficult and extremely frustrating. To help you get these mine kills as fast as you can, I suggest you play Conquest on the vanilla maps. And the best maps I've found to consistently offer up landmine kills through tank and vehicle destruction are Amiens, Monte Grappa and Empire's Edge. You can of course get vehicle and tank kills on any of the maps, but these three offer vehicle and tank choke points to guarantee at least one tank kill per match. So, a little tip first. With the mines we lay, we're going to lay them all together and then bugger off and hope a tank or vehicle drives over them. We will need to keep popping back to the area to make sure our mines haven't been destroyed by mortar fire, artillery, grenades or simple gunfire. Maybe though, if we do see a target of opportunity, say an enemy tank about to come round a corner towards us, then we can deploy our mines again. But the time when you can't is if you've just dropped all your mines in the same life, and then you'd have to pick the mines up and lay them in front of the tank. But a word of warning for that technique, it's a lot harder than it looks. And if you do lay your mines on the maps I'm going to talk about, you'll find you'll pick up quite a few mine kills, and again, just leave the mines there and just keep coming back and checking on them. Once we've placed our mines, we can even change our class, say back to medic, as mines are persistent if you die, respawn or change class. Always remember that no matter what we do, we can only have 3 mines deployed at any one time. Now, with the new perk system that they're introducing to Battlefield 1, there may well be a perk that comes along that means we can drop more mines. But to start off with, we can only have 3. If you drop any more mines, the others you put out will start to disappear. Right, so my favourite map for tank mine kills has to be Amiens. You'll normally get at least 2 tank kills per match, and if 4 people are in each tank, you're well on your way to getting the Hellriegal Defensive. If your home spawn is near the A flag, place your mines on top of the bridge or D, or my favourite position, under the bridge. Tankers often think of trying a sneaky run to the enemy's spawn by doing a fast run down the tracks, but your mines will stop them in their literal tracks. Mines on the top of bridges do work very well, but they're very susceptible to mortar fire and being discovered and blown up by the enemy. If you fancy being a bit more adventurous, push close to the enemy spawn at F and put some mines right on the exit, and you'll catch some enemy vehicles unaware. If your spawn is at the F end of the map, place your mines on or under the bridge at C, again remembering to lay all the mines at once. If you want to push further into enemy territory, I like putting mines down in the road next to the enemy spawn near to A, in between the tram and the ruined buildings. Another useful mine map is Monte Grappa, and the placing of mines is really simple. Just put them at the end of the tunnel or in the middle of the tunnel at C, the furthest away from your home spawn, and again, at some point during the match, a plucky tanker will rush the tunnel and be blown to bits. If you want to push further into enemy territory, place your mines further up the road, or what can work quite well is to the sides of the road, because if the tankers think they're clever and they think, oh, I'm not going near the road because of the mines, they take the little valley, and you just drop some mines there, and you'd be amazed how many kills you'll get. The other good vanilla conquest map for mines is Edge of Empire, and you want to be placing your mines on the short road between C and D. This area can get pretty hot with mortars, grenades and aerial bombs raining down all the time, so try and place your mines in shell holes and keep checking on and replacing them if need be. Now, of course, you can be more aggressive with your mine placement and run around chasing tanks, placing mines in front of them and behind them, but just be aware that this is very tricky and can get frustrating. By all means, if you see a tank or artillery truck camping near the edge of the map, put some mines behind it, then throw a grenade or two at its front to get it to reverse to its doom. But again, you can't always guarantee which way an enemy vehicle will go, so instead, I'd always recommend placing your mines in the choke points on the maps I've mentioned and then carry on playing as you normally would. Every 5 minutes or so, check back and see if the mines are still there and replace them if they've been destroyed. Follow these tips. Play Vanilla Conquest and place your mines under the railway bridge on Amiens, inside the tunnel on Monte Grappa, and on the short road between C and D on Empire's Edge, and you'll have the Hellriegal defensive before you know it. Okay, so that's enough from me. If you enjoyed the video, hit subscribe. If you enjoy it even more, press like. I've got that the wrong way around, didn't I? Put your questions and comments down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.